Gamma. Alright, confirmed. Gamma report uploaded and submitted. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, we're here to talk to this person. Vice Admiral... Lieutenant Wilsey, status on that radiation field. For some reason, our names are green. I'm not exactly sure why. Little change in it, sir. It still has stable intensity, but it's continuing to slowly drift towards the station and the planet. Thank you. Maintain your observations and report any updates as needed. Sir, incoming hail from the USS Dicassia. The ship is on long-range sensors now and in an intercept course with us. On screen, please. Hello, Vice Admiral Mike. I'm Captain Sati, commanding the Dicassia, the lead ship for the Disaster Response Task Force in this sector. We are responding as ordered by Admiral Marconi to your location. Hello, Captain Seti. Have you been briefed on the current situation here? I have read the alert message that you're transmitted and spoken briefly with Admiral Marconi. I understand that there is a radiation field in this area, resultant of ship's explosion. That is correct. I will transmit my most recent report on a current situation to you. Very good. I'll review it and contact you when we arrive shortly. We have 2 other Federation ships en route to the area. They will be arriving within the hour. Understood, Captain. Thank you. Screen off. Time to upload. Contact the doctor. Doctor, what is the status of the wounded from the Albatross? 9 fatalities, including Corvios, thus far, and 4 more in critical condition, but expected to live. I have managed to devise an initial treatment for the light to moderate exposure cases. We've correlated the results as best as we can, considering the alien nature of our wounded. Yet I'm convinced that similar effects would occur should humans or other humanoids be exposed to this radiation. And your current treatment? It appears, sir, that the radiation causes an alteration or mutation of the genetic code in life forms that are exposed to it. The results are systematic, and if it's exposed to radiation for long enough, it is fatal. I have treated the affected crew members of the Albatross's crew by isolating the mutated cells and directly treating the specific symptoms of each individual patient. However, for those with moderate and severe exposures, their conditions are quickly deteriorate, leading to death. You see, and about the long-term effects on those who initially survive? There's often damage to the genetic structures within cells when exposed to certain types of radiation. However, this is quite potent and quite devastating. I would definitely suspect potentially severe long-term complications, even for those with light exposure. Understood, Doctor. Thank you. Keep me informed on any progress. Bridge out. Sir, the Dicassia has arrived in the system. Captain Seti is hailing us. On screen, Commander. Vice Admiral, I have ready to report, and we don't have time to waste. If we were going to keep this radiation from affecting the station and the planet... Yes, Captain, I'm well aware. What do you suggest? You have any idea what effect the radiation will have on this planet and its inhabitants? Our doctor's initial inquiries have led to a treatment for low exposures. However, those with moderate and severe cases of exposure, there are currently little hope. We are uncertain if this planet's atmosphere will provide an adequate protection for the population below. I see. Then I suggest immediately begin deploying and activating satellites to create a positronic anti-electron relay around the Drasilia station and the planet. This will likely neutralize much of the radiation as it drifts through the area. I have the satellites on board my ship, and will start deploying them around the planet once 2 additional task force ships arrive. They can assist me. Since you do not have the satellites, and it would take far too long to replicate them, I suggest you maintain a watch for any additional incoming hostile forces. Admiral Marconi has been in touch with the Drasilian leadership and was trying to arrange a convoy of ships to help in the event that a full evacuation was required. Good. Then, Captain, I will contact Admiral Marconi and coordinate him and the Drasilian leadership. Indeed, Vice Admiral. I will contact you should I require any assistance. But at my calculations, we now have approximately 33 hours until the radiation begins to affect the Drasilia planet. Barring any unforeseen difficulties, with the additional task force ships arrive, we should be able to have a barrier set in place by that time. Very good, Captain. Proceed. Mike out. Computer, patch me through to Admiral Marconi. Subspace Priority 1 channel. Yes, Vice Admiral. I assume that Captain Seti has arrived and just briefed you on a plan of action? Yes, sir. How are we coming on the evacuation of planning for Drasilia Prime? There are 14 ships en route to the planet now. They will all arrive within 3 to 5 hours from now. Even with that number, we won't have nearly enough ships to fully evacuate all of the population. So, I have ordered the Drasilians to take shelter in the underground and in fortified installations on the planet until we can fully mobilize. Captain Seti is planning to put satellites array in place to create a barrier surrounding the planet. Ah yes, an excellent idea. I hope there will be enough time and it will deflect the radiation. Such as it is, this radiation field could prove to be a devastating weapon, especially if our satellite fields cannot neutralize or contain it. If we cannot contain the radiation field, it would mean that Drasilia might become a wasteland. If such an explosion occurred near to DS9 or another heavily populated world, well, you get my point. Yes, sir, I do. I've begun to review the data you recovered from Drasilia Station. It will take some time, but if there's any communications from Albatross to the station, it will likely have been intercepted and recorded. I'm only glad that we managed to recover the data prior to this incident. As am I, Vice Admiral. The other ships of the Disaster Response Task Force should be arriving soon at your location. Once they arrive, I want you to depart the immediate area and scout the adjacent areas for any additional suspicious vessels. I will keep you posted on our progress here and post additional patrols throughout the sector as well. Understood, Vice Admiral? Aye, sir. Understood. Mike out. Alright. Commander Vakil, you have the bridge. We have new orders. I will brief you shortly. Make ready to depart the system. Inform Captain Seti that we've been ordered to depart when the additional task force ships arrive, and wish her my best in her efforts. Understood, Vice Admiral. Okay, hold position and wait for the task force. And go back into my office, apparently. Oh. Updated. Albatross incident report updated. Radiation is suspected result an exploded phase quantum isotope element, polonium-450. It appears, sir, that the radiation causes an alteration or mutation of the genetic code in all life forms that are exposed to it. The results are systematic, and fatal exposure will occur in less than 15 minutes, based on current observation of the Dipedian subject cases. Current treatments: isolation of affected mutated cells and direct treatment of the specific symptoms specific to the individual patient. Long-term effects are suspected to be quite potent and devastating, potentially fatal. 0.8 hours later. Vice Admiral's log. Captain Seti has continued to work to contain the radiation field, while our ships patrol the system watching for additional hostile vessels. So far, we have detected no more incoming ships, apart from a few merchant ships that we turned away from the system. Additional Federation ships are en route to our location to assist with their efforts. Though we have attempted to scan the wreckage of the Albatross and the unidentified hostile force, we are prevented from getting any useful information due to the radiation's interference. Sir, incoming hail from Captain Seti. On screen, please, Commander. Vice Admiral Mike, the other task force ships are arriving now. You are cleared to depart and patrol the area. We have already placed 4 satellites in orbit around Drasilia Prime. So far they are active and deflecting the radiation. If they hold out, the effects on the planet will be minimalized. Understood. Good work. We will transport the Dipedians to your ship, if you don't mind. Admiral Marconi may want them transferred to DS9 for further questioning. Absolutely, Vice Admiral. We have excellent medical facilities on our ship and can accommodate them. Understood, Captain. Thank you. Mike out. Oops, walking into the walls here. Okay, update the patrol. I uploaded a patrol course near to the Drasilia system. I have it, sir, standing by. Very good. Move us within transporter range of the Dikacia and stand by to engage the warp engines. Understood, sir. Bridge to sick bay. Doctor, we are preparing to transport to the Dipidians to the Dikacia. Is that okay with you? Yes, sir. Give us a few moments to prepare them. Understood. Coordinate with the transporter rooms and inform me when they are safely beamed over. Understood, Vice Admiral. Sick bay out. Commander? Yes, sir? Maintain yellow alert at all times and keep the radiation protocols active also, while we're on patrol. Understood, sir. Very good. Carry on, Commander. Sick bay to Vice Admiral Mike. Go ahead, Doctor. The Dipidians have been safely transported to the Dikacia, included the deceased crew members. Thank you, Doctor. You did an excellent job. I'm recommending you for accommodation. Oh, sir. Thank you, but truly I don't feel that I deserve it. I lost patience in my mind. No, Doctor. It was a crisis situation, and you performed your duties in a most professional manner. Yes, sir. Thank you. Bridge out. Helm. Yes, Vice Admiral. Prepare to take us to the first patrol coordinates. Yes, sir. Coordinates plotted in. Standing by, sir. Vice Admiral. Ho ho! Several hours later, we are approaching the final areas of our planned patrol mission after the incident involving the destroyer.